Hey everybody, this is Vincent from Wolfland Productions, and today I got something that you will definitely want to buy if you're a casual video maker like myself. Now, my dazzel broke along with my Vista computer. As you know, I've made a lot of videos with that computer. Well, it pretty much fried. I don't know what exactly happened, and unfortunately I couldn't really discover what exactly happened, but the power supply fried, so the dazzel fried, and my hard drive was fried at the same time. A friend of mine went ahead and gave me $100 for it because he knew he could fix it up and resell it, even though it was going to cost him a lot. But he's a good buddy of mine, so he decided to give me a good price. With that $100, I decided to go ahead and buy myself a new capture card, considering the dazzel wasn't working anymore. Sad but true. This is the Gigaware video converter. This video converter is actually made to take VCR tapes and convert them to DVDs. Well, it can also be used for my video recordings. Now, I use one of the white dazzel, which is not the HD dazzel, which is basically this dead guy right here. This one served me for a long time, but one problem it always had is that I could never get it to work on my Windows Vista. I could only get it to work on my Windows XP, which right now is in the shop too because of a broken hinge. Well, this thing works on my Windows 7. Now I know all you're going to say, well, it does work on Windows Vista, you just got to make sure you have the installation CD. I have the installation CD. I don't know where I put it right now. Here it is. Installation CD. Still didn't work. Didn't even download the driver. Well, this is the installation CD for the Gigaware video converter. That one worked, and it came with a software and instructions known as the Showbiz DVD 2. I love the Showbiz. I've only used this thing once, and I'm already greatly impressed with the Gigaware. You might ask me, why am I impressed with it? With the dazzel, I always had to make sure that I'm recording before the clip would even start. The reason why is because always with my dazzel, once when I started the recording, those first 5 seconds were laggy. Well, with the Gigaware, after I killed a couple grunts, I started the recording because I forgot to hit record, and it automatically had no slowdown, captured everything. I put this thing through my ultimate test that my dazzel could never take. My ultimate test is basically going into firefight mode, putting on God mode, my God mode, which is basically taking my character and 300%ing his melee and his firepower, as well as making him invulnerable, making him super fast, which we all know about that, and lowering down the gravity. I did all that, and I just had this big feeling that I wasn't going to be able to keep up. It would not match. There was no slowdown at all, even when I was being even when all the elites were just pummeling me with grenades, gunfire, and everything, and plasma guns as well. And the funny thing is about the Showbiz DVD 2 recorder, it basically gives you a live stream. So you could have your TV off, and if you could be able to look into that small screen that we all hate, you could also hear your audio through your speakers. So you could actually play the game while not having another TV with you. In a way, your laptop or desktop was like a TV that way. And I'm still trying to work on a software where I can basically play a game on a laptop with full screen. That I'm still trying to work on. But the good news is that even while it is recording, I was able to play normally, no lag at all. I love this thing with a passion because it was only $40. It had just about the same resolution, a little bit better resolution than my dazzel, and there was no slowdown. Not to mention with my dazzel, when you plug in a dazzel, The green light's on all the time, meaning it's getting power, which means it's pretty much being used all that time, which is wasting power and can hurt it because of the constant usage. So I never really have it plugged in all the time. This thing, I could keep it plugged into my laptop 24/7 because there's a small blue LED you can't really see unless it's on, and the only time that LED turns on is when it's being used. This thing has no slowdown. It works perfectly on my computer. The audio's never slowed down. The video's never slowed down. I love this thing so much because I only spent $40 and it's still doing great captioning. And a lot of you are going to say, well, why don't you just buy a $200 one, the PVC or whatever you want to call it? I don't want to spend that much money. I do this as a hobby, and I don't really care anything else. I've been asked to be a partner of YouTube, but the only problem is that was only because of one of my videos. They got popular after a year or two. So, is it worth it? I say it's only worth it for those of you who want to do casual gaming, and for those of you who want to do recordings but don't really care if it's looking so great. But like I said, it looks good. It doesn't have a slowdown at all. It survived my ultimate test. And I will be putting that test on YouTube after I put this video on YouTube. Because I have to say the Gigaware, besides the small screen which is which is a software thing, I personally give this thing a 10 out of 10. But I can't because of the small screen, so I'm going to be giving it a 9.9 out of 10. Anyway, do I think it's worth buying? Yes, it's only $40. I got it at Radio Shack, and I hope you guys like this video. And again, I'll be putting up the Halo Reach Ultimate Test video later on. And I'll see you all in another one of my videos.